No idea if you guys are watching. Is this working? I don't know. Hold on, I'm muting my thing. Okay. So I don't know who all is able to see me yet. Let me know. Okay, yay. I think Charlotte Armstrong said hi, maybe to me. I don't know. Hi, hopefully you guys can see me. Oh, hold on. I gotta do my thing. You ready for me to lock it up? Okay, you ready? Can everyone see me? Can you all hear me? Oh my God, why do I do that every time? I'm so stupid. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the first Friday night of writing sprints that I'm doing now for my solo sprints and stuff. So excited to be here with you all. Let's see who all is here. Okay, I gotta pause there. I have to pause myself because I kept moving on my YouTube live stream feed. Hey, everybody. Yay. I'm so happy you all are here on a Friday night. I was like thinking in my head, no one's going to want to be here on a Friday. Everyone's going to want to be going out and doing something. But I'm glad you all are sticking around. Yay! Okay, so JJ Otis says, hi all. Tracy Glass says, hello. Let's see. Charlotte Armstrong says, how are y'all doing today? I'm doing mighty fine. Happy that it's the weekend here. Yay. I love how everyone's so nice to each other. Everyone's asking how everyone's been. Yeah, some of y'all were here early. I had like pulled up my YouTube live stream over here earlier, and I had to minimize it because I was doing other things. But I was just kind of like, people are actually waiting for this. I'm shocked. I'm surprised that people waited for so long for this to get going. Looking for me, already started a 0 draft. I abandoned that particular draft because it wasn't working, but it still gave me an idea of what should be happening and when. Well, cool. Is this about your nano draft, maybe? The one that you guys worked for nano? Because we do have Camp Nano coming around the corner. So it's interesting if people are going to be working on what they had done during nano to maybe work on it during camp. I don't know. Please, let's all discuss what we all are doing for camp this year. I'm going to retreat to the coffee I just finished drinking. Ooh, I don't have coffee, but I am going to drink something here. And you guess what I'm drinking? It's my mocha. I'm just very predictable nowadays with that. I always drink my mocha, especially during writing sprints. Yeah! Jamie's asking who else is outlining today. Me! Who has 2 thumbs and desperately needs to get her outline done before camp. This chick. God, I'm lame. Gosh. Okay, anyway. Well, it's so good to see everyone here. I saw lots of familiar faces. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. We all are here on time. Or I was a minute behind. But we all are here. We are all thriving on this Friday night, or at least I want to think we all are. Yay. Okay, so I'm seeing lots of people in the comments saying hello. I think I'm like really behind because I'm missing on conversation, so I'm skipping to the new comments, people. I'm sorry, but I gotta keep up with the pace. Okay, I'm drafting tonight. I finally am in chapter 13. Oh, 13, lucky number 13. Of my story. So yeah, chugging along slowly but still going. Hey, that's awesome. Way to go. Chapter 13 on a Friday the 13th chapter. Yeah. Sorry. I always like it whenever a month has a Friday that's the 13th in there. I think this month has one. I think I accidentally clicked on the wrong thing, but I'm excited that I clicked on it though, because it's this emoji face. Yay, Becca's here. Hi, Becca. Oh, Becca's been distracted by a shiny new project. Oh, isn't that the worst but the best at the same time? It's really confusing of like what you should be putting your time towards, I feel like. OMG Angel Writer said, I'm rereading my outline that I finished writing 4 a.m. this morning. Oh my gosh. So You finished an outline today. Way to go. That's amazing. I want to do this. I've finished outlines in the past before, but it's never been an outline that I've been doing so heavily like this time. So way to go on that. Outlining's hard. Braden Eugene Reed said, I outlined yesterday. Today I'm writing. Hey, way to go for changing it up. I feel like that would help out a lot of people if we would like do outline stuff and then also writing stuff in between. Someone had suggested that on my last video I posted because I was saying how I was struggling with my outline and stuff. And someone was like, well, maybe you should write a little bit right now, especially with work being crazy. I mean, it's a good point, but I regret like writing before outlining, because what if I wrote stuff that it's not going to coincide with my project? I don't know. I just feel like I need to set my outline all out before I'm able to start writing again. Started a Harry Potter club at school. Been kind of working hard on stuff. Yeah. Well, looks like you're a Ravenclaw if you've been working hard at school and you're also starting a freaking Harry Potter club. That's amazing. I want to be in a Harry Potter club. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Finished my outline this morning. Wow, so many people finished their outlines today. I'm so jealous. So jealous. Going to clean up my babies. I love all the writer moms in the chat right now who are taking care of their kiddos before hopping on here. Okay, so yeah. Oh, I'm a Ravenclaw. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what all Ravenclaws outline, because I know Kate Kavanaugh does not like to outline, and she is a Ravenclaw, which I find very interesting because I feel like Ravenclaws are always the typical outliners. I don't know. Yay! Gryffindor! I'm a Gryffindor and a Slytherin. I've realized this year. Gryffindor and Slytherin. I feel like I do have more Gryffindor in me, but the Slytherin keeps slithering out every so often, and I'm just going to stop at the puns. Okay, so I say let's talk about the first sprint that we should do today. What time is it? It's 7:38. Wow. Okay, yeah, let's get to a good start. And Charlie Cummings, woohoo, girl. Another Slytherin here. Woohoo. I love everyone talking about their houses now. It's fun. But yeah, let's talk about how long we should also be sprinting for, along with our Hogwarts house love. And Carrie is being classic with her suggestion of 33 minutes and 5 seconds that she always likes to recommend. Ooh, 12 minutes and 34 seconds. I like this time. Let's put that down. You guys, whenever I do sprints, you know me, or unless you don't know me, if you're not used to my sprints, I write down times that we should go for, and then we pick a time to go for. Yeah, that sounds about right. So I had said 12:34. What's another time? What's another time? Becca's 15:51 is cool. And then one more. Oh, Phoebe's here. I do like the 2020, maybe not 20 just yet, but I do want to do a 2020 one here soon. 14:14. I like that one. 14:14. You guys want to hear something funny? I had my hair appointment to get my hair colored and also a cut on Tuesday of next week. And after I made that appointment time, I realized that the season finale of Bachelor is actually on Tuesday, and it normally is on Mondays, but of course they have to change it up on me and make it a Tuesday. So I had to like admit, and this is like a new girl I'm using. This is a girl I've never been to before. So I had to text her and be like, so Bachelor finale is on this night. Can we change the time? So I had to be a loser person and go, sorry, but reality TV is more important than my appointment. So that I thought that was kind of, it just shows what priorities are for me. let's see, go to new comments there. I'll just know that if I don't recommend 33.5, I'm trapped in Brooke's fridge. That's hilarious. Yeah, we'll see who's hiding away in my fridge tonight. We'll see, we'll see. I haven't let anyone out of the fridge yet, or at least in a while. So I'm actually surprised Becca's messaging from the fridge right now. Becca's here, and I think she's probably one of the people in my fridge. People who don't know this inside joke are probably so confused by this conversation, but oh well. Trashy TV priorities. This is life right now. What else do you prioritize? Yes. Okay. All right, so I'm ready to throw these babies up and catch one. So the one I catch is actually not going to be the one that wins. Yeah, I do. Oh, she's meaning I've got good Wi-Fi in my fridge. I have to like be a good host. Even though I put my guests in the fridge, I have to be a good host for you guys and give you good Wi-Fi. But anyway, so the one I catch, it's going to be the one that is not chosen. And then I'm going to try and catch the last two. So the one that I catch is out of the race. Okay, so I didn't catch one. That's okay. Well, the one I dropped on the floor I can't find. So that was out of the race. So now two left. This is always confusing how I do it, but oh well. Okay, so now this is the one that I will choose. What one is it? 1551. Yeah, Betty. Yeah, buddy. Oh, I haven't gotten Bro out in a long time. Bro! Yeah, let's have a good time with the timer. Yeah. I always feel like I'm the weirdest person alive whenever I first start a sprint. No, not a sprint, a live stream. I feel like it always takes me a while to get out of my like awkwardness. We'll see when that starts to change. And yes, people are greeting bro, and also calling it Bill Bro Clockins. I love that name. I think that's so funny. Okay, so what was the time again? I just now forgot. 15:51? I think that's what it was. Everyone's so excited for Bro. Yay. Okay, yeah, 15:51. I had to double check. I was like, I just did it and I forgot already. Charlie Cummings, are you awake, Brooke? I actually was kind of like wanting to take a nap earlier before the live stream started, but I was nervous that I was going to sleep through the stream. I mean, that would be horrible if you guys are just waiting around and are like, where is this chick? Come on, this thing is so slow. Okay, there we go. 15:51. Okay, I feel like you guys can't see that very good. Maybe. Okay, I feel like that's good. Alrighty, so I'm going to get this going here in 3, 2, 1. That was like such a slow way to start the timer, but okay, it works. I'm muting my screen, you guys, and we'll chat back up in a second. sorry guys. I had to play the music a little bit. So, how'd you all do? Did everyone have a good time rereading their outlines they just finished? Or did they have a good time writing and stuff? Let's see. Or for Natalie's case, submitting homework assignments. I get people every time with either the timer or the music. And I just can't help it. I don't think there will ever not be a time when I don't scare someone. I was where'd it go? Where did it go? I was working on some developmental edits in my second draft. Sweet. Yes, I think there's lots of people who are in the midst of outlining right now. And I think because Camp Nano is coming up soon. And let me try and read what Erica Wrights just said. That scared the shit out of me. I definitely misspelled that, but that's okay. Yeah, outlining and researching. I feel that, Becca, for sure. Oh, did I scare Carrie's dog? Oh, okay. So Red Dead Redemption. I feel like I should look this soundtrack up because Natalia says that she loves that soundtrack and it's like brought her to tears. I remember there was a vlog she did one time where she was listening to the music and it brought her to tears because she was just like, oh. More so because she loves the video games rather than the music being that good. But I'm sure the music is still really great. Yeah, I want to see the word counts y'all did. Devin got 423 for 15 minutes. I feel like that's really good. And Shalina is into a new scene with 247. By the way, Shalina, I think that's such a pretty picture. It looks so bright and cheery behind you, and you got a cute little flower in your hair. I love that. A scene is slowly coming together for Natalie. Uh-oh. And I think there was someone who was saying how they wrote a scene where they added in a sister that they didn't know their character had before. So that's fun to like write in about a new character into a scene, and you're like, yeah, sure. Let's give a new family member, and I'll have to now come up with backstory for them. Let's see. Da-da-da. Okay, so yeah, I don't have like PlayStation or Xbox over here because I would love to get into some video games because some video games have like amazing stories. And also, I miss Kingdom Hearts. I haven't gotten to play the third one at all yet. And so I've only played the first one and the second one. And I've seen someone play Birth by Sleep. I've seen someone play that on YouTube. So I know how that story goes, but I haven't gotten to play the new stuff. And so anyway, we'll see how video game stuff goes into the future. Yay. Let's see. Is Fortnite still a thing? I guess it's still a thing. I've never played it before. Oh, the pick was in Texas. Cool. The Last of Us. I've heard that's really good. Taylor, you look like Adam Driver in that picture. You look like Adam Driver trying to open up pickles right in that picture. What if it is? No, I don't know. I don't know. It looks like Adam Driver opening up pickles. The Kingdom Hearts music, though, is like one of like, the music is so good. Like Kyrie's theme is beautiful. What's it called? Dearly Beloved music is beautiful. Oh my gosh, there's so many good variations of it. I love it so much. Oh God, Kingdom Hearts 2. Anytime I go to an ocean or some type of beautiful setting like that, I think of Kingdom Hearts 2 and I like play the music in my head. I love the Kyrie theme because it's very oceanic. Oceanic? It sounds like the ocean to me. So I always think of Kyrie's theme. Okay, I was like, it looks like Adam Driver from Marriage Story. Freaking A, you guys. Marriage Story is so good. Oh my gosh. I loved it so much. I give it an A+. I had to see that before the Oscars, and I loved it so much. I was bawling my flipping eyes out on my couch whenever I was watching it, but it was like so good. Sea salt ice cream. Yes, yes. I'm sorry if you guys have no idea what I'm doing right now because I'm all over the place referring to people's conversations here. Yeah, the Roxas theme is really good too. Adam Driver, like, I was okay. Taylor, I think it was Taylor whose picture was that. Yeah. Okay, Taylor. I don't know if you're a boy or a girl, but whenever I saw the guy I thought was Adam Driver, well, I guess it is, but Taylor, I wasn't sure if that was like a picture of you or not. And so now that I know that's actually a picture of Adam Driver, now I feel like I'm allowed to say, oh my gosh. Well, I don't want to spoil Star Wars. There's one thing that happens in Star Wars that like really made me like Adam Driver. Like I don't know. I just was like, you cute boy. So like, I don't know. I'm trying to not, okay. I was wondering, Taylor, because it's the names that could be either boy or girl. Okay, now I know, Taylor. Good to know. But no, Marriage Story was so good. Yeah, I'm curious who all is a teenager here who's writing tonight. And Alaska, that's a really pretty name. I love that. And you all, okay, so you guys know me. I get really scatterbrained during my live streams. So it's been a while since we had done a writing sprint. Let me know. Keep me on track of things because I need help. I need help and guidance whenever it comes to keeping on top of all this here. The Quiet Adventurer is a teenager, sweet. And then 19. Started writing in 7th grade. That's awesome. I would say, sure, let's say, I totally get that because 19 doesn't feel like you're a teenager, but like embrace that year because it's the last teen year that you've got until you're a flippin' 20-year-old and stuff. Wow, we got lots of teens. I'm 6. Hold on. I'm 16 going on 61 attempting to write. That's funny. Nat says, I'm 21. I feel so old. It is really funny whenever you feel that old at such a young age, but it still feels so old to you because you've never been that before. I'm turning 30 this year and it's very scary. I feel very old by about to turn 30, even though it probably shouldn't feel that bad. Whose birthday is it? Or is it close to your birthday? Ashley, is it today? Oh my gosh, Ashley, happy birthday. That's so awesome. Yay! Everyone wish Ashley a happy birthday. And also, is your profile picture Sims? I feel like it's a Sims person who's like angry and stuff. She's like, why? That's what it looks like to me. Yay, happy birthday. JJ Otis, you 20-something-year-olds are not old. JJ's like, oh, you guys are good. You guys are fine. I feel like my 30s are going to be my best, honestly. I'm excited to turn 30. I'm excited to be a tad bit wiser compared to my 20s. I'm hoping that happens anyway. I hope to be wise. I hope to keep the wiseness. Maybe I'll just be a wise ass and not wise. Who knows? I'm excited for being 30, man. I think it'll... Oh, Project New Orleans question. Is it... Why won't you click on there? There. Is it... Project New Orleans question. If you all don't know, Project New Orleans is the temporary title for my book I'm writing right now. And Charlie asks, is it third person or first person? And how many POVs do you have? My book is first person. And it's told in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 5.5 POVs. The half is only because that person doesn't have a lot going on whenever it's their part of the story. It's not a whole lot that they are telling the story. So I'm going to say half on them. But yeah, it's like 5.5 POVs. It's kind of daunting. It's kind of daunting, but I actually prefer writing in first person. So yeah, let me know, you guys, if who all's writing in first person or third person right now for all of your stuff. People are like, and a half. People are just imagining me writing about that character from, is it Wonder? Not Wonder. What's the new Pixar movie that just came out? Is it called, no, it's not Wonder. What's the new Pixar movie that just came out? It has the dad who's like cut in half and he's like a character. Is it Wonder? Onward. I knew it. I was like, it's something with a W. Anyway, Onward. Yeah. Okay. So I'm whenever I say 5.5, please don't picture someone who's like cut in half, like how the dad is in that movie. Oh, but anyway. Okay, I say let's start writing again. I need to be more focused on the sprints this time around. So I said let's get going. Go ahead and suggest how long we should go for, and we'll just see how long we should go for. Yeah, why not? Ooh, third person in 8 different POVs, Lindsay is telling. Wow. I think that's cool. 8's a lot, but I think that's cool though. Keeps us all familiarized with what all is going on in the story. Third person present tense, or I'm hoping so on the verb tense. Yes. Oh, I'm also doing present tense too. I feel like it's keeping things more like current action-y, if that makes sense at all. Prefer first person. Woot woot. I don't know. It feels more fun to be first person. I used to write in third person. Third person was what I used to write. That was my last book before Project New Orleans that I wrote in. I just feel like you get to be more in touch with people, though, the people that you're writing about. Okay, so we've got some suggestions for how long we should go tonight. Amelia, is it Amelia? Amelia said 22. Okay. That sounded like a knock on the door when I did that. It's just me writing away. 1701. That's a good one, too. Let's do one more. I love that. We are writing that down. Okay, so Natalie suggested 1920 because it's the year women can vote. Hell to the yes. Okay, so let's do that here. Hell to the yes. Okay. So I am taking these times. Well, that's a good amount, I feel like. That's not too long, but just enough to keep us occupied in our stories. So I'm writing all those 3 down. So we got 2222, 1920, and 1701. Okay, folks, let's throw up some paper and see what happens. Okay, so the one I catch in the first round, it's out. Oh no, I just dropped one. It's out now. Okay, so let's do this one because it fell in my lap. Oh, 1920 is out. Okay, so next one. Okay, so now this one that I will catch. Now this one I catch will be the winner of the sprint time. Ready, set. 22. Yeah. 22. Let's sprint it up, baby. Hold on. Got to get Bro out. And I'm sorry Bro scares you all whenever she goes off. She just, no! Okay, that really scared me. Because one of my chimis, it's not chimi. I know it's not chimi. I forget what it's called though. One of my chimis fell off, and I need to put a new Brooke chimi on here so that way she is sticking and is staying. 22 chibi. God, I get that wrong every time. I kid you not. And you all are probably rolling your eyes every time I mispronounce it. One of these days, I will get it. Okay. Oh, Becca's, wait, the 2222? I don't know why I was showing that off. The 2222 is Becca's favorite number? Which one? I didn't see Becca say that. Everyone corrected me with the chibi. That's funny. Okay. So you guys, I feel like that's a good amount to write for. Let's get going. Ready? And 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Good luck, everyone. I am muting. Alrighty. I always like the magnetics of my stand. I don't know why. It's so satisfying to close them. Oh, but anyway. Yes, I had sneezed, and so that's why if you see lots of people blessing me in the comments, that's why. Oh, Ashley, me and you are the exact same tonight. I just keep going with lots of my stuff. Oh, my timer was perfect with the end of Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh, was it like anywhere the wind blows, and then it goes that would be good timing. But yeah, how did everybody do? And yay! Yikes didn't get scared by the timer this time, so that's awesome. I feel like it always does it, and it's kind of funny when it does, but that's okay if it doesn't. 554 for Catherine. Is it Catherine Gerheim? That's a cool name. And I love your hair. Your hair is so pretty. And we were talking names earlier during the sprint. Lots of people had some really fun names. And then we were also coming up with like ship names for people for our characters, so that was kind of fun. Eric, 340 words. It's a win to me. Hey, I think that's good. Oh, the symbol crashed and the timer went off. That is pretty flippin' perfect. I love that. Yay. And 759 for Rami. That's awesome. $381 for Christine. Tracy's killing it. Yay! Shalina got $855. Yeah, you guys did good. So there's something I'm experiencing right now with my outline. I haven't been able to like discuss it well enough in a vlog to you guys. I've just been it's hard to discuss like what is the cause of my issues with my outline right now without giving away spoilers. But I'll put it this way. And I'll probably go into it this weekend whenever I shoot a vlog. At least I think I'm shooting a vlog. Right now I'm like going over this thing that I've wanted to happen in my book ever since I've come up with the idea of my book, and trying to make sense of it is hard right now. It's hard to try and have a reason why it is plausible and it makes sense. And so that's what I'm coming up with right now. That's the struggle that I'm currently facing in this live stream, is trying to make sense of something that I had come up with ever since I first thought of the idea for my book. And now that I'm here trying to make sense of it, it's not making sense, but I want it to make sense. So we'll see how this goes. I wonder if anyone else has that struggle of where you're like, this has to happen. This is like why the book is existing right now, is because of this scene, and it needs to make sense in order for it all to connect together. So I don't know. I'm getting used to this. Let me see. Erica writes, good night. I'm glad that you're able to come by as I yawn. I'm really tired for some reason tonight. That moment when the dog gets out because the husband forgets to make sure the fence is locked. Oh no. Oh no. Well, hopefully everything's good now. Oh, that's stressful. But what fun is there in making sense? I completely understand. Why does that line remind me of the Cheshire Cat for some reason? But what fun is there in making sense? That's like such a cool line. Let's see. I get you. I'm going through the same thing with my nano project. I had to put it away for the foreseeable future. Yeah, it just is kind of like, okay, it's hard to make the sense happen to make it plausible. It's like you really have to give it time sometimes. I would write it like it makes sense and then worry about the connective tissue later. Then you don't lose momentum with your writing and the solution might reveal itself. So Shalina, that's exactly what's happening, is that I'm missing the momentum with continuing on because I just keep thinking I can't. I think it's because it's like, well, if I don't continue on, if I don't figure this out now, it's hard to continue on because it's such a prevalent thing in the book. And it's like, well, if this doesn't make sense, maybe I should change it. And if I'm needing to change it, I'd rather change it now rather than later after I've already finalized the outline. You know, I keep going back and forth. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Braden's having that happen too. Plot twists are sometimes hard to make sense of because it's like that's a kind of similar thing where it's like you've had that in your head for so long of what the plot twist would be. And then whenever it's time to make it like why it's such a twisty thing and why it works, sometimes it's hard to make it all connect and tie in together. So many comments. Good night, Eric. Have a good one. Oh, Courtney's here. Yay, Courtney. I thought you'd be like doing spacey stuff over in NASA area. Aren't you there? Are you like on like doing NASA stuff? I feel like that's what you're up to right now. But welcome. And it does sound like a Cheshire Cat line. I feel like that's like a kind of like quirky, wise thing to say. Yeah, now I forgot how you had said it earlier. Oh well, we'll figure it out later. Oh good, I'm glad that the dog is good. Can't say the same for my husband though. Yay! How do you handle the need to be accurate / respectful to the other cultures that you use / reference? I'm afraid to write something that may be perceived as disrespectful. It's really hard. Oh, by the way, the Disney lady, that's a cute, cute profile name. And also lady is the profile picture. It's really hard for me too, because my main protagonist, she's a Black girl and she's living in the 1920s. So it's really hard to try and have kind of like the time that things were and like how different prejudices were different back then than how they are now. I mean, we still have different prejudice stuff now, but back then it was way worse. But you're not wanting to be super rude and super horrible to certain cultures and stuff whenever you're reading books. So I don't know. It's really hard to try and find a balance of like truth with how people are treated, but then you're also not wanting to offend. It's really hard. Same thing with my voodoo right now. I'm researching lots of voodoo and I want to include voodoo into my book, but I'm also wanting to be respectful of the voodoo culture. So it's a hard line to try and follow, but I feel like the more you kind of play with it to where you're just kind of feeling good about it, then maybe it all will work out in the end. And also, I think you can also have like sensitivity readers. You could like try and seek out sensitivity readers for whenever you're almost pretty much done with your book, just to make sure that you're handling situations okay. Yeah, there are sensitivity readers too. I just saw Matilda's comment here. Yeah, because I feel like I need to research on that because I know that someone suggested that to me in the past. I was like, ooh, cool. I didn't know that was like a thing. So I need to do that. And heavy research for sure. Oh, that's cool. One of my characters is a Black woman in the 20s too, but I'm in Hollywood. Maybe they can have a series tie-in together. But let's see here. Yes, I originally, for my book, had an MC who was Black, but I got scared and just discarded that book. But this new book is going well. I'm researching witches and stuff. Yay, that's awesome. It is kind of a weird thing, I feel like now, because we're wanting to try and show different diversities in our books, but then we're scared that we're going to do it wrong to where it makes us afraid to go ahead and do it. I don't know. I feel like do what is best for your story and do what is best for how you're wanting to tell it, but just in a respectful way. I don't know. It's really hard to try and do, but I feel like you're going to know how you feel once you've gone over the story several times and stuff. I think that there's lots of people who would like to read about that, though, with trans characters. Because, I feel like this is such a new thing for us, and it's because we've never really been exposed to it so much in the past, couple decades or so. And I think having transgender characters in books would be a great way of showing representation and having people feel more included. If anyone watches the self-publishing podcast show, I watched that today. They had just put out one, and I don't know her name. I think Mal was her name, and they interviewed a woman named Mal, and she's transgender, and she did a great interview. And then at the very end of their interview, where she was talking about her books and her business and stuff with indie publishing, she was going into the transgender talk, and she was very positive. She was, I just really liked her. If anyone watched, Mal Cooper, Courtney, Mal Cooper, I really liked her. She was so positive and just had a really good vibe to her. And I just really enjoyed listening to her. And she had a really good way of explaining trans stuff at the very end of the podcast. So I don't know if that's something that you could look into or not, but I really liked Mal, and I really want to look Mal up because she is a go-getter. I need to listen to the Writing Excuses podcast more because I love Brandon Sanderson. So that's a good one to listen to. Oh, Courtney, you met her? That's so cool. I really, really liked her just from this this podcast here. She was mentioning how on Facebook, this is why Facebook popped into my head. She was mentioning that she had come out as transgender just a year ago, and how this has been one of the best years for her because she's been able to just be herself. So anyway, I don't know. I feel like having trans gender people in your books is a great way of showing different types of people who definitely exist out there. Let's see. What development do you do for your magic systems? Oh, that's another thing I'm working on right now for my outline. So it's hard. It's hard. I don't want to be, I need to go into something with a video for that in the future. I think that was, my comments keep jumping. Hold on. They're doing a writing retreat with her wife this year called the Writing Wives. That's so cute. I love that. Yeah, because Mal was saying how Jill, her wife, helped her out a lot in the business and stuff. So that's so cute. And how Jill writes almost just as much as Mal does. But okay. So I think we need to get back to the writing sprints now. I hope that I don't talk too much in between them. I always feel like I do. How long should we go for this time? Let's see. Where's my Sharpie? There you are. Let's see. Yeah, I want to get to reading Facebook ads, even though I don't have a book out myself. I feel like Facebook ads are really where it's at for trying to market your book with ads. Also AMS. Is it AMS? ASM? I get the letters confused all the time. Yeah, she was saying how nervous she was for coming out and changing everything, but she said it really wasn't that much of an effect on people as what she had thought, which I think that's really great. I mean, I'm sure there was other things besides just her Facebook group that maybe it was different in her personal life, but at least for business wise, she didn't see that much of a total people perceiving her differently. But I don't know. It was really interesting to listen to that interview. Okay. let's see here. So Aaron suggested 23:45. Thank you, Courtney. I said it so wrong. I was like, ASM? AMS? I was like, I sound like I'm saying the wrong thing. 23:45. I will write that one down. I'm just going to write down 2 this time. I feel like I write down way too many. 26:03. I like that one too. So let's do that. 26:03 and 23:45. Let's pick between those 2 ones. Okay. So whichever one I pick, that will be the one, dude, that we will go for. 26:03. Let's do a longer sprint this time. I am all for it. Let's do this. So let me jump ahead back to my current comments right now. So 26:03. Oh, I gotta start my seconds over. It takes forever to do this. It takes me forever. 26:03. Aha, okay. I need to make this taller. There we go. Okay, you all ready for a sprint? This is a big one, but I'm excited about it. So ready? 3, 2, 1. Yay! Okay, I'm muting the screen. Good luck, everyone. I was here the whole time. I promise. I'm just kidding. I wonder if people were like noticing that I was even gone whenever that went off. Let me see. Yeah, lots of people I think were getting really tired on that sprint because it went for so long and it's also nighttime. Andrea calling me out. 15 seconds late, Brooke. And people saying time. And will Brooke beat bro? I didn't. Yay! Okay, so Devin got 618 words that round. That is awesome. Yes, tell me how you did. I am still frustratingly frustrated as I'm doing my outline, so it's hard to tell how good I did. I think I like had a little bit of a revelation during that outline, so I was happy with that time that we had set aside for it. Let's see. 512 words for Christian. Woot woot. Yay, Shalina got 564. That's awesome. 442 for Christine. Ooh, yay. Boutique Obscura got so far has over 2,800 words for the entire sprint, so that's awesome. 330 for the night total. Just got past 13,000 in the dock. That's amazing. I love it whenever you have like a good kind of milestone that you've passed in your books. Yay! 132? Welcome, Cheryl. Hello again. We're kind of almost done because normally I try and go like 2 hours or so. I say if you all are wanting to, I'd be up for doing like another 12-minute sprint or something like that. I felt like I was kind of, before I had to go to the bathroom, I felt like I was a good place of where I was kind of stopping, but a place of where I want to keep going at the same time. So if you all are wanting to do just one more small one before we wrap up the night, especially since Cheryl just got here, Cheryl hasn't gotten to participate in sprints yet. So we should do at least one for you, Cheryl. Let's see. Sophie's up for it. And Charlotte says, yes, more sprints. I know. People, I swear. Cheryl, here, let me click on Cheryl one more time. Cheryl, where'd you go? There you are. Every time someone, whatever live stream it is, every time someone clicks on Cheryl's name in the comments, people are like, look at the Supernatural brothers right there. And I think I know who their names are now. Is it Dean and Sam? Dean and Sam? Sam and Dean? I think that's their names. Yeah, Cheryl, it's just going to be your sprint, okay? So, Cheryl, how long should we go for since this is the last one we're doing for the night? I like Words Fall's suggestion of let Cheryl pick the time. I love it. Yes, Dean and Sam is the correct names. I was correct. But isn't Dean, who's in Gilmore Girls, isn't he Sam in this scenario of Supernatural? I think. And is Winchester their last name? I think it's their last name. I need to get into Supernatural. It's just so intimidating because of how many seasons there are. 12. That is perfect. I'm all for that time. Let me turn this off. That sounds the perfect amount. Not too long and not too short. Oh, but I just went over and by 1 minute I have to start over. Okay, so 12. Let's do this thing. One more sprint. One more. Can we all do it? I stopped Supernatural after season 5. I think Becca one time told me that if I wanted to stop, I think season 5 or season 4 or something like that. She said there's a stopping point where if you wanted to stop and not keep going, that you totally could. I need to ask her again because that would be kind of nice. Yeah, Sam was in Gilmore Girls. Okay. So I always find that funny of how Dean on Gilmore Girls is Sam on Supernatural, but his brother's name is Dean. Okay, I was right on that. Okay, so you guys, is it too soon to go ahead and kick into the new sprint here? Gadriel. Gadriel? I think that's how you say the name that someone was saying. Let's see. Bye, Mandy. Have a good night. I know lots of people are like, I can't do more sprints, but we're going to do one more. One more here. And the series is over this year. I never thought I'd see the day. It's like Supernatural and Grey's Anatomy. I feel like they just never end. But I guess Supernatural is about to end. So, oh my gosh. But anyway, okay. Last sprint of the night. Let's do this. Let's power through the tiredness. Let's go. And I'm muting screen here. Woo! Yeah. Final sprint over. That was a good one. I feel a lot more happy and satisfied. I feel like I kind of fixed something that was irking me. So yeah, that was good. I really enjoyed that last sprint. How was everyone else's? Hello, Stacy. Hello. Welcome. And that was a good sprint. Cheryl, hopefully you got a little bit extra time since you just joined us. I have to say, during that sprint, yay. I love mocha, so that's a good excuse. So while I was writing during that sprint, I am listening to Bernard Herrmann music, which I love Bernard Herrmann. I said his name weird, Bernard Herrmann, that's his name. He is the the composer. He's the composer for lots of Alfred Hitchcock movies. And I was listening to lots of his works on my Spotify playlist. And as I was typing, guess what plays? You ready for this? This is what I hear as I'm typing come up next. It's awful. It's the theme from Psycho, and I hate it. And if you guys, I don't know if you were watching or not, but while I was writing, I heard that music come on. Immediately, I look behind me because I'm like, this is freaky, man. I hated that. Every time I listen to that theme, the the Psycho theme, it really is unnerving. And so I was like scared because it's like nighttime. I live alone, and it was just a little freaky. So anyway, no, I hate it so much. It's so just disturbing. So anyway, I wanted to have you all feel the fear of what I felt of. I know, it's so scary. I mean, even though everyone is pretty much aware of that scene in Psycho, the shower scene, it's still like, oh my gosh, it's horrifying to listen to. I'd start hysterically laughing. Yeah, it was really freaky. I'm surprised that like no one saw or noticed me just like kind of as I was listening to that. Oh Lord. I love it when people say, oh Lord. That's how we feel every time bro goes off. That's hilarious. My timer, man. Okay, let's compare. Let's compare here. No, crap load. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna compare. Okay, you guys have to tell me what's worse. Okay, ready? Okay, was that bad or? God, I said nope. I'm sorry. Maybe it's just because I'm like more so used to when bro goes off, and that just sounds like watching that scene and the music. I think of knives entering my body, and I hate that so much. Everyone's like Psycho for sure. Bro is a good close second because it is sometimes scary for when that goes off. And I hope everyone, yeah, let's go back to writing. Sorry, you guys. I just had to share the Psycho theme with you all. It's so stabby. That's exactly what the sound reminds you of. How am I going to sleep now? Yes, I hope you all can sleep soundly after all of that. Bro sounds at least like a bird. Another Hitchcock movie, The Birds, it's another scary thing. Bro is more terrifying. That's hilarious. Yes, whenever it's dead quiet and you're in the zone, bro is pretty terrifying. I rather take bro and the alarm clock than getting stabbed. And I'm glad no one, knock on wood, is in my apartment right now. Let's see here. Anyway, All right, back to the word stuff. I hope you guys got a lot done tonight. Let me know how many words you wrote tonight, or if you got a whole lot done with your outline. Lots of people were rereading their outlines today. I'm still vamping my outline. That was kind of a pun because I'm writing about vampires. My book doesn't have vampires like as a main theme in the book, but they are definitely present and stuff, and so it is fun to write about. I will say that. The Birds short story gave me nightmares in high school. I need to read The Birds. Is that a short story, or are you meaning like the movie The Birds? Let me see. Ooh, OMG Angel, you wrote over 1,800 words. All right, all right. Over 1,200 for Braden. So proud of myself. I had so much fun with this live stream. Yay! I love doing the live streams with you guys. Diane got a total of 530 for tonight. Yay! Ramin, over 1,900. Do you have to, and Stacy's asking people, do you have to finish writing a whole chapter before you can move on? Might depend on the person. For me, I feel like I'm kind of probably that way. I don't like to skip around too much. I feel like that I have to have a little bit of satisfyingness before I can move on. I read up to the placeholder in my draft, then start the next scene. Well, cool. And Eliza got 2/3 chapters of notes done in this stream. Way to go. V. Wilder writes in order. Yeah. Learned a lot during this writing night, so I'm happy with this writing night. Yeah, all right. And now I know that Taylor is not Adam Driver opening a jar of pickles. Taylor, thank you for sharing Adam Driver's profile picture with me. He is a fine piece of specimen, even whenever he's trying to open pickles. So, yeah, I feel like this was a really great night, you guys. We went for almost 3 hours. No, not almost 3 hours. We went for almost 2.5 hours. We'll say that. Almost 2.5 hours tonight. So this was fun. I like doing the Friday night writing sprints. I feel like we're able to kind of go a little bit longer if we want to, because not all of us, I'll say it that way, not all of us have to go to work early in the morning now. So woohoo. Yay. I'm glad you all had fun. And you're welcome, Boutique Obscura. Yay. It's always fun hosting this with you guys. Let me get my calendar. Ugh. I need to open up my calendar. I need to tell you guys when my next sprints are before we leave. Okay, so today is the 6th. My next writing sprints will be on March 20th. But that's at 5 a.m. So you people out there who are night owls, I don't know if you all will be for that one, but if you're wanting to join me 5 a.m. Central Standard Time on March 20th, which is a Friday, I will be there at 5 a.m. And then the next writing sprints at nighttime are actually going to be April 3rd. So that's going to be during Camp Nano. So the next Camp NaNoWriMo sprint is going to be my next nighttime sprint. So, and that always scares Courtney whenever I mention writing at 5 a.m. That's hilarious. But yeah, so my next nighttime writing sprints are on April 3rd, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm excited for that one. And because I'm going on vacation with Kate, my next morning one after that. Yeah, my time might be a little bit different for sprints in April time. At least I do have a nighttime one that I can attend during the very beginning of April. So that works out nice. But yeah, that's about it, folks. So I feel like this is time to sign off. Thank you, Queen. Thank you. Can't wait for the early live stream. Yay! So lots of the night owls here, I guess, may or may not join me. We'll see how it all goes for the morning sprints time. So yeah, good luck, everybody, prepping for camp, and may the words be with you, I guess. I will see you next time. Bye!